They say the universe whispers before it roars, and June 26th is whispering your name. This isn't just another day on the calendar. It's a cosmic gateway, pulsing with quiet power. A rare kind of energy has been building behind the scenes, and now it's ready to unfold. If you're seeing this, it's no accident. You were meant to receive this message, because what you choose to speak on this day could shift everything. In this video, you'll discover why June 26 carries a rare spiritual charge, what's unfolding in the heavens, and, most importantly, what words to say to align with this energy. You'll learn the exact phrase to speak, the deeper meaning behind it, and how it ties into ancient cycles, astrological movements, and the untapped power within you. And there's more. You'll also discover what signs to look out for. Those subtle nudges, repeated numbers, sudden calm, or even tiny disruptions that are trying to get your attention. These are not accidents, they're messages. Some of the most powerful turning points in life begin quietly on a day that looks ordinary until it isn't. So why June 26th? Few people know this, but this day falls under the energy shadow of the new moon in Cancer. That alone is powerful. New moons are always about fresh starts, but when it happens in Cancer, the sign of intuition, protection, and emotional truth, it activates something deeper, a desire for belonging, a hunger for peace, and a rare chance to begin again, not from force, but from faith. But there's more beneath the surface. June is a month of mid-year alignment. It's when energy from earlier in the year either dissolves or transforms. The 26th acts like a tipping point, a mirror. Whatever you focus on now, whatever you affirm, can echo out over the next 6 months. And not many people realize this. The numerology of 26 carries the vibration of personal leadership and divine timing. It urges you to say yes to what's calling you, even if it's just a whisper right now. In the next few minutes, we'll explore the secret energetic shifts happening around this day. The one affirmation that opens a doorway to clarity, courage, and calm. Real-world stories of people who experienced quiet transformation after using this technique on a power date. And subtle signs you might notice around June 26th that confirm you're on the right path. And if you stay until the end, you'll be guided through a simple spoken moment you can do on the 26th to activate this energy for yourself. You don't need crystals, rituals, or hours of meditation. You just need presence and the right words. So if you've been feeling like something is about to change, if you've been seeing repeating numbers, feeling emotionally intense, or strangely hopeful for no reason at all, this message is for you. You're not imagining the shift, you're just waking up to it. Welcome to Channel Name, where we bring you the deeper meaning behind moments that most people overlook. If you're someone who senses the unseen, who believes that timing matters and that words carry power, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another activation like this, and tap the bell so you're always in tune with the energy around you. Let's step into the mystery of June 26th together. June 26th isn't just randomly important. It falls at the center of a powerful emotional and spiritual cycle. Right around this date, the new moon in Cancer brings a wave of inner softness and fresh energy. Cancer is a water sign, ruled by the moon itself, which means its influence is strong, especially when the moon is reborn. During this time, emotions rise to the surface. You might feel more sensitive, more connected to your past, or suddenly drawn to make a change that feels deeply personal. It's not about outer action just yet. It's about what's shifting inside. This new moon energy calls for release and renewal. And if you've felt like something's been building quietly beneath the surface, this is why. It's a chance to start fresh, not in a loud, dramatic sense, but in a soft, purposeful way, like clearing out an old emotional pattern, like forgiving someone, like finally deciding to trust yourself again. At the same time, the numerology of June carries its own wisdom. The number 6, connected to June, represents harmony, love, and spiritual alignment. It asks you to stop pushing and start allowing, to recognize that real growth isn't forced, it's accepted. The final week of June especially highlights the energy of transition. The number 26 itself vibrates with the frequency of destiny, patience, and personal authority. It's a number that says, you don't have to have it all figured out, but you do have to listen. And what's happening in the sky backs that up. Planetary transits during this time activate an emotional reset. Venus is gently pulling our attention to what we value, what truly matters to us, especially in love and relationships. Mercury sharpens the mind, helping us notice patterns we missed before. And Jupiter, planet of expansion, is opening a door for growth, especially the kind we never thought we deserved. All of this comes to a head mid-week. June the 26th becomes a spiritual high point. Energetically, it's a peak moment, charged with clarity and momentum. For some, it may feel like a green light from the universe. For others, it might feel like quiet permission to rest and trust. Either way, something in the energy says, you're ready now, the moment when thoughts become powerful, words become magnets, and small shifts can ripple into big change. Words are not just sounds, they're energy, and on certain days, like June 26th, they carry even more power. That's because, when energy in the cosmos is already shifting, what you speak has a direct line to the unseen. Your words plant seeds. On a day like this, they plant faster. Affirmations are more than feel-good phrases. When spoken with awareness, especially on a spiritually charged day, they send clear instructions to your subconscious. They tell your inner world what to focus on, and the universe tends to reflect that focus right back. Take a daily affirmation like, "Today, I trust the process of life." Simple words. But when said on June 26th, it syncs with the new moon's message. Cancer energy is deeply emotional and protective. It asks you to release control and trust that you're safe, even if things feel uncertain. Speaking this affirmation aligns your voice with that current. It tells the universe, I'm ready to let go of fear. Numerology also guides us during this time. A mantra like, I lead with purpose and welcome fresh opportunities fits perfectly with the energetic message of the number 26. It's about stepping into quiet authority, leading from the heart, not ego, and it invites the new without resistance, not begging for change, but welcoming it. Now, what's the one phrase you should say on June 26th? Here it is. I trust this path. I welcome change with purpose. That's it. One sentence. But let's break it down. I trust this path speaks directly to the Cancer new moon. It says, you no longer need every answer. You don't need proof to keep going. You just need inner alignment. When you trust the path, you stop second-guessing every step, and that opens the door to flow. I welcome change with purpose connects to the number 26 and the larger theme of June. It's not just about accepting anything that comes your way. It's about making space for meaningful change. Change that has direction. This line tells the universe, you're not afraid of transition anymore. You're choosing it. Saying this affirmation out loud, especially first thing in the morning on June 26th, sets your energy in motion. You're not just reacting to the day, you're shaping it. You're tuning yourself to growth, clarity, and intention. You might feel calmer. You might notice a small shift, something clicking into place. That's not coincidence. That's your words doing their work. After you speak your affirmation on June 26th, stay open. The universe rarely shouts. It whispers. and the signs that something is shifting may be small, quiet, and deeply personal. You might feel a sudden calm, like a weight has lifted without anything around you actually changing, or a decision that felt hard yesterday suddenly feels obvious. That's not just your mind clearing, it's guidance landing. These intuitive nudges are part of how this energy speaks. Synchronicities are another signal. You may notice repeating numbers like 111, 222, or even 626. You might hear the same phrase from two different people or get a message that answers a question you never spoke out loud. Pay attention to how often you say, "That's weird," or "That's exactly what I needed." These are not coincidences, they're confirmations. Sometimes the sign is just a deep inner yes. You'll feel it when something clicks, a choice, a realization, a sense of knowing without needing proof. That's alignment, and it's powerful. All of this is possible because of what's happening energetically around the new moon. New moons are like blank pages. They invite new beginnings, but not just surface-level ones. These are the kinds of starts that begin inside you. New beliefs, new intentions, new stories about who you are. Cancer's new moon adds a layer of emotional truth. It brings buried feelings up so they can be cleared, and once cleared, space opens for something new to take root. That's why people often feel emotional breakthroughs, moments of clarity, or a sudden urge to start something meaningful around this time. Now, combine that with the power of words. When you speak a clear affirmation on a day like June 26th, you're doing more than talking, you're creating. You're shaping energy with your voice. You're giving the universe permission to move. Your words act like keys, and on a day charged with spiritual momentum, those keys unlock bigger doors. This is why what you say matters, and why when you say it matters even more. June 26th carries the kind of energy that doesn't just pass through, it plants itself. It works beneath the surface, guiding you, shifting you, and aligning you with the version of life you've been quietly asking for. On June 26th, take just 1 minute. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Turn your attention inward, away from noise, away from pressure. Then, speak the words, "I trust this path. I welcome change with purpose." Say them aloud or silently in your heart. Either way, you're setting energy in motion. You're telling the universe, "I'm ready." Then, just watch. Stay open. The signs may not be loud, but they will come. A clear thought, a sudden peace, a choice that feels easy, a coincidence that feels too perfect. Keep a note. Write it down. What came to you? What felt different? That's where your next step is waiting. This practice is simple but powerful because when you align your voice with the energy of the day, everything shifts. The outer world begins to mirror your inner intention. And it all starts with one quiet moment. We'd love to hear what shows up for you. Come back and comment on June 26th. Tell us what you felt, what signs you saw, what clarity arrived. And if this video helped you feel more connected, more centered, or even just more curious, like it, share it, and subscribe to Channel Name. Your energy is powerful. Let it guide you forward.